It's your girl T here, back with the Tea Time Thursday vidya. I know y'all are having a beautiful, blessed day because we're tea timers. It's just what we do. Our affirmation for the day is, I am limitless. We're limitless. We're tea timers. We don't have a limit because we say we don't. So I wanted to talk to y'all about the upper limit. People call this the upper limit. I was talking to a girlfriend of mine today and it brought up this topic, and it flashed in my mind that some of you won't know what an upper limit is. So an upper limit is a false or a conditioned limitation that we have based on the various areas of our lives. The easiest one to educate you guys on is money, because, well, for me anyways, money is a clear-cut example. Let's say for the last 10-15 years we've been making, I don't know, just pick a number, $3,000 a month. $3,000 a month, we've had a salary or an hourly job, and $3,000 is the top of the echelon for us. We've always been making this $3,000. For us to jump straight into saying I'm a millionaire, it won't most likely resonate with us being at a $3,000 a month level, because the top that we've made per year or per month is $3,000, and going into being a multimillionaire or a millionaire itself might seem so far away from us. It's contradicting our current identity, where we identify with maybe struggling a bit or making that $3,000 a month stretch so that we can live, a somewhat plausible life. So instead of jumping from our upper limit of being a $3,000 a monther straight into a millionaire, we might want to say things like, money gets easier for me every single day. Money has always been easy for me. I have always had good beliefs about money. Money chases me. Money stalks me. It's so easy for me to get money. I don't need to work. The less I work, the more I make. Money has always been easy and effortless for me. I have always had money coming in. I have always had a full bank account, or whatever resonates with you. Just generalized terms that have to do with money, to kind of build a solid belief system around money and squashing the current limitations we have on money, instead of just jumping from here going all the way up here, which might not work for a lot of us, or might scare us, or we might get exhausted from it because we're not seeing any fruition from jumping from this point all the way up here right away. Some people can go straight from here all the way up here, but for the general population, myself at one point included, just knowing that we have more than that $3,000 coming in a month, even $4,000 or $5,000, would have been a big deal to me before. It's not anymore, because I've conditioned myself out of that money limited mindset. But when you're first starting out, or when you're not familiar with what your upper level is, it might be a good stepping stone to solidify your beliefs to do with that topic before you jump straight into going for the big ones. Same thing with love. If we grew up in a toxic household, our parents were split up, or our mom or dad were always cheating on each other, fighting, arguing, we had an unhealthy balance with what love looks like, or there was abuse in the home, or any of these things. If we just had negative examples of what love should look like, it might be hard for us to currently, let's say we're sitting in a position where we're in a relationship with someone who doesn't treat us well. We know in our heart they don't treat us well. We know that we shouldn't be in this relationship, but it's what we're familiar with. It's what we're comfortable with. So we stay in it. Or we're chasing after our SP. We're stalking their social media. We're crying every time that they don't show up for us. We're upset when we send them a text and they take 2 days to get back to us. We know that, again, we're not being treated the way that we deserve, or the way that we feel we should deserve to be treated, but we don't know how to get out of that upper limit that has been set for us, because we grew up in that kind of environment. Our subconscious has been trained that this is what love looks like. And to go from where we're sitting now all the way to we're in a healthy, happy, committed relationship with our SP might be scary for some of us, or might not be the first step we want to take when we're going from here to here. Our first step might be, love is easy for me. Love doesn't hurt. Love looks good, or love comes easily for me, or love feels healthy to me. I feel safe in love. These might be good cornerstones for us to start with, setting a good foundation around love. And perhaps an action item might be getting ourselves out of a gross relationship that we're in right now, or seeking guidance from someone of how to get out of a relationship that isn't serving us right now, and solidifying a foundation of healing and what healthy whole love looks like for us before we jump straight into marriage and a healthy committed relationship when we don't really know what that looks like at this moment in time. We might want to step up to those levels. Maybe it's going out of our relationship and just going into a place where we are focused on ourselves and focused on our own healing and focused on learning how to love ourselves, because growing up in that type of environment didn't teach us how to love ourselves. So working on loving ourselves and what loving ourselves looks like before we jump into another commitment with another person, learning how to love ourselves and what that looks like. These are just examples. There's a million examples I could give of an upper level. But an upper level is essentially just a trained level of expectation that we have in the different areas of our lives. And what happens, generally speaking, is when we reach that echelon or that ceiling that we've set for ourselves, we usually end up sabotaging when we're trying to go past that level, doing something to throw a cork in the wrench, or a wrench. We're trying to throw a wrench in the wheel so that we go back down to our upper level, because that's where our body sits comfortably. That's where our subconscious is comfortable at. Remember, I've told you guys in other videos that our subconscious's job is to keep us comfortable, is to keep us safe, feeling safe. And what would make us feel more safe than staying in our comfort zone, which is the upper level that's been set, or the limitation that we have for every area of our lives. So to break through that glass ceiling that we've set up for ourselves, it might be a good investment for us to start smaller with baby steps towards our big end goal, because jumping from here all the way up here for a lot of us is going to seem counterproductive, because it seems unrealistic. It's counteracting our person that we identify with at the moment, and it gives us a lot of resistance and anxiety towards from jumping all the way from the little pond to the biggest pond in the world that we could find. Because for a lot of us, if we have an upper limit right now set that is way below our big goal, then it's going to seem almost impossible to get past that upper level unless we start setting up foundations to get to the end result. I just wanted to bring this up in a discussion with everyone, because I know a lot on social media, we see all the highlight reels, how easy it was. Money came to me 1, 2, 3. Oh, I found the love of my life in 52 seconds. My SP started phoning me and we got married the next day. We don't know where these people started from. We also don't know how much of this is realistic. We don't know what they've left out. We don't know what they've been through. So don't do the comparative things that we tend to do as humans, where you're comparing your story to the next person's and thinking, why is it so easy for them, but it's not easy for me? Or why did they get it so quickly and it's taking me a year when it took them 3 days? A lot of those 3-day videos that you're going to see are either half-truths, are not giving you the full information, or are coming from people who don't necessarily understand the law and who might have a really strong self-concept in love, and they were like proposed to already by their SP and they just manifested to marriage, which wouldn't be hard because they already know they're getting married. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of backstories and a lot of information that tends to be missing from these type of videos. So we don't want to put all of our focus on all these videos if they're making us feel like we're in a position that we shouldn't be. If we're watching videos on manifestation and they're uplifting us and they're making us feel okay and they're giving us information that we can use, so be it. But if we're doing comparative research to people's videos and thinking that we're not where we're supposed to be, flip your phone down. Start focusing on yourself. Start focusing on loving yourself and how things are going to be better for you. They are better for you. You're on this video right now, so obviously you know you're going to have more. You know you deserve more. You're just needing the tools and the guidelines to get there. Everybody's journey is a different amount of time. Everybody's starting point starts at a different point in the race. So no comparing, No shaming, no guilt carrying. We're all in this together. We're all fantastic because we know we want more and we know we're going to get more, and we're working on it every day. Every day of our life is getting better and better. You guys know that I love you. I love you so much. And if you have any questions, ask them below. I love you, but not as much as y'all should be loving yourselves. Have a beautiful, blessed Thursday. Bye.